Welcome back, Powerup Platoon. We're still powering through. Metroid, fun times, fun game.
That's just what the game's called, Metroid.
Fun times, fun game.
This
It'd be better than Federation Force. We're getting air horns for that one.
It's a game where Samus goes to her local bar and she just to kind of escape, you know, the whole kind of.
She becomes an alcoholic, or is that what you're getting at?
Listen, this is all in her head right now. It's like, listen, I don't want to deal with any crap from you guys.
I'm done with being in the Federation. I'm sick of it.
I don't get no respect around here. So she goes during happy hour and has a fun time.
Sounds like a better plot than Other M. Yeah, I don't know. Is that air? Probably not air horns worthy.
Nah, maybe not. Maybe nuclear worthy.
I know that Paul's a fan. We were just discussing, but I haven't got around to it myself. I probably should have picked it up when it was like $5 or something, because I should play it.
If you could look past it, past like kind of the kind of, you know, grading voice and stuff, it is like a decent game for the gameplay itself. Like it's awesome to see like all those like acrobatic kind of
that's cool
executions and stuff.
And I like if there's anything Team Ninja's good at, it's probably gameplay.
But yeah, we just can't look past the other stuff.
Which is weird in a series like Metroid, when story is usually falls so like low on the priority scale, right? Oh, I didn't mean to use the super there.
That's a cool.
But it's weird that, like, you know, people were in such an outrage over the fact that the story was so weak, when story has never really been a strong part of Metroid anyways.
Well, it's like the sense of isolation.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Now we gotta go all the way around.
It's the isolation, the exploration, and the atmosphere are like the three big points.
Yeah, absolutely. I like Metroid and everything, but I'm not gonna say it has killer gameplay. It's mostly about the puzzles and the exploration.
But I think like what detracted from it was especially like the sense of isolation. You can't really feel that when like Adam's
true.
saying like, Samus, by the way,
constantly.
you can use your heat you can turn on your various suit now to stop burning to death.
Oh, thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. Could have used that before, but
protocol. But to be honest though, Adam's a pretty cool, decent guy in the rest of the games. And, like you hear him like, especially in like Fusion. Like,
well, it's just his AI, which is based on, right? Yeah. I guess that was probably the most story-intensive Metroid out of them. Fusion.
I would say, yeah, like just like the way she talks to him, like just imagine like Microsoft saying like, Samus, by the way, you can go to this.
Do you see it as Microsoft Sam? That's the voice.
Microsoft Adam.
Microsoft Sam for Microsoft Samus.
Lol, Samus, you need to go to Sector 4 and get eaten by Nightmare. Okay. Whatever you say, boss.
Whatever you say, boss. God, there's so many enemies here. Are you noticing this? It's just like an endless stream.
Oh boy. It's like no, it's not. It's not like the end like the lead up to Mother Brain, the first one.
Oh no, not in
that one.
That's when we fight all the Metroids and everything.
That's when it gets hard. But like it seems like for every boss, there's always kind of like a big lead up.
Yeah,
to
sure, for sure.
Kind of like it lets you know like, oh, something big's happening. Something big. Something too big. Get it?
What do you? Oh, jeez. Took me a minute to clue in there. Well, maybe next game, you know.
We'll
see.
There's always a future.
If they can shrink Bowser down, they can do it.
He has been in every game so far, though. Like in a bigger,
that's true.
in a bigger way.
Well, I mean, in Melee, he was limited to probably trophy and that intro, right? Yeah.
He still kind of had more depth than like in N64. He was a sprite in the background. Same as DDD.
Where?
In the original Zebus stage.
Really? He shows up?
Yeah, he flies in the background, and like DDD used to do that for like the Dreamland stage.
Oh, cool.
Of course, we can't compare DDD to Ridley, but and then Brawl, obviously a boss, two bosses, and then kind of a boss, but also kind of like a helper boss in the new one.
Yeah, helper boss. That's a strange term. What do you think? Should we go up or left first?
Let's go up first.
Yeah, there's more items.
Is there a little bit of a delay on the jump?
Oh no, it's actually pretty good, and I'm using the Wavebird wireless controller. Get one if you don't have one. They are awesome, especially for moments like these. I'm a big fan of them. Don't have one at home, but I appreciate Paul letting me use his.
I remember my next door neighbor Daniel actually had one, like back in the days of like when we first played Melee, like. And he had,
back in the day.
He had one of those, and he also had a regular orange-colored one. So like, whoa, you got the coolest colors and the coolest like.
Back when
shapes.
they still actually did that, as opposed to just whatever. You know, I can't really say that because they have some good ones. Like I'm thinking specifically the Titanfall Xbox One controller. You know, like they still make some colorful stuff out there. Consoles, on the other hand, though, not so much anymore. Like they don't really have any cool. Can I? No. Okay. All right. Well.
I guess
we're going back. Oh, and I guess.
You can't.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, nice.
Don't have anything
You
here.
can't handle the heat.
Oh, okay.
Get out of the kitchen.
Get out of the kitchen, you're gonna get burned.
Grease fried chozo.
I was thinking though of N64, like that probably had like the best.
Like the green one.
I'm thinking Jungle Green specifically, which I am a proud owner of. I've told you the story of how I acquired that, right?
So, yeah.
But I think I will say it again because I am just so ecstatic about it. Last summer, I was hanging out with my cousin, and he always has this place. He comes down to Nova Scotia, and they spend the summer there. And it's at this old schoolhouse. It's been renovated, so they just live in it as their summer home now. So I came there. We're hanging out. We go upstairs. I see he's got a plethora of N64 games, and not only does he have a original N64, he also has a Jungle Green N64 and numerous controllers. So I'm looking at this, and my cousin, I love you
shoot.
if you're listening to this, but he's not the biggest gamer, so he wasn't too aware of the full value, I'd say. The worth of that N64. So I laid it down for him. I was like, all right, look, man. This stuff's garbage, like, it's old, it's broken, barely any of it works, but do you a favor. Take it off your hands, How about $10? You give me the 2 N64s, all your games, which was like 20 games or so, and they're good shit. Like, we're talking Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Star Fox,
Banjo-Kazooie, GoldenEye.
No Banjo-Kazooie, unfortunately,
okay.
and no GoldenEye either. But some of the best N64 games out there. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Should have froze those guys so I could jump on them.
Did he have Perfect Dark?
No Perfect Dark, unfortunately. Oh shit, fuck. Okay, well, we're down here now.
Just falls down, but he's like, hey, what's
going on?
You missed it. I'm gonna punish you.
So yeah, he, all these sweet N64 games. I lay it down for him. $10 for the set. He's like, wow, you serious, man? That's awesome. Thanks, dude. Take the stuff off my hands. I take it home, clean it all up. I now have 2 perfectly working N64s.
Hello, Kijiji. I've got quite a deal for you.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I'm holding on to them, especially the Jungle Green one, because that's got some not only collector's value, but sentimental values in it, because that looks badass. It's so cool.
These guys are just like pens
Just
in here.
lining
They
up
can't do
to... Oh, you know what? I probably should speed boost through here, I think. Yeah, yeah.
that's why. This is gonna be cool. It's gonna be like...
Oh, where do I kept thinking you have to hold B to speed up like you do in Super Metroid, but you just run.
I may have to go back farther.
You think so? I don't know. I think I
Oh, okay.
Yeah!
I always think, oh, that's a lot of purple.
Yeah.
It's a lot of purple little crush.
Delicious.
Grape soda. I always thought you had to you couldn't speed up when you were running up hills, but it just, even though it slows you down a little, it still continues
Still
that
good.
momentum.
What are these owl things? They're bizarre looking.
Like mono eyes. Cyclops.
2D Metroid with Prime Scan Visor. Would you play it?
Yes.
That'd be the sweetest.
You think it would just kind of make the whole screen kind of like X-ray-ish?
Actually, I think if they did... looks actually an item back here on the left. I think if they did anything, for 3DS specifically, I'm thinking that they would do a 2.5D of some, something, that kind of combines the two styles that would allow them a little more liberty. Oh, wow, an energy tank. Holy shit.
All good.
Good find.
Now we're up to 6.
Yeah, we were just at 3 earlier.
You know what? That's a good idea. If you make it like Kirby 64, where it kind of changes the perspective, if you're running that, or like Pokemon X and Y, or we'll make a Ruby off the software where it changes like a straight area. And maybe if you sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
You know how Kirby's got the copy ability in Superstar, where he just kind of goes and he copies somebody. It's basically useless, but it's kind of a cool look. Maybe if Samus could do that, it kind of freezes time and it just does a quick scan of the enemy.
Definitely takes some work to make it work out perfectly, but I think it could be very cool if they had the same kind of movement set as one from like Zero Mission or something, and then implemented some of the cooler features from the Prime games. But no, we get Federation Force,
which has Samus in it somewhere. They say.
Oh, they did confirm that?
Apparently, yeah, she's in it.
I shouldn't use the wave beam there. It destroys all the platforms. That's good to know.
I had the misses.
I bet she'll just show up as one of the selectable characters, probably.
At least it's something. I'm sure it'll be good. It's just not quite what people were hoping for, but I'm sure it'll still be a good game.
Who's developed? Level 5?
Level 5?
No, it isn't. It's not Level 5, is it?
No, it's not Retro either, sorry.
No, it's not Retro.
But Retro is confirmed to be working on something new, but it's not Prime 4, unfortunately.
Not Prime 4 and not Donkey Kong.
So it might be a new thing, maybe?
Those guys have fucking magic with everything they touch, though. Seriously, whatever it is, I'm excited. They've never disappointed me, honestly.
Everything they touch turns to
Tropical Freeze was probably the best platformer I've ever played in my entire life, and every single Prime game has been... Prime, yeah. That's a good way to sum it up.
Oh, wait, we got an item in the next
I did see that, but I just want to check what's up here.
So I guess we can't... Oh, there's a power missile. So I guess we can't go through that, one red block. before or after we beat Ridley, we can.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, what's that do?
Hey.
Well, look at that. You use a super missile.
You only get one every time you get an upgrade, though. I think.
Oh, really?
I think so. We were just at 2, and I'm now at 3. So.
And then Smash Sam's just like, bitch, please. Or just spams like, I have unlimited missiles. What have you got?
Granted, you know, by the end of every single Metroid game, she usually does have in the hundreds for both categories.
I think that the limit's like 275.
Really?
For regular missiles, or 175.
Oh no! That was really dumb of me. All right, we'll go left.
This is getting tough.
I think we actually have. There's an easier way to get back up if we just go.
And then we'll be able to like get those blocks of the wing.
But we'll fight Ridley next time on Powerup Platoon, so stay tuned, folks.
We're coming for you. Okay?
I'm good.